Alright, I am going to make an old fashioned, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the smoker, the whiskey smoker, just so that way you guys can see what it's like. Alright, here we go. I've already put the maraschino cherry in there, but what I'm going to, and I put 4 dashes of the bitters in there. What we're going to do is we're going to use simple syrup. It's much easier than using sugar cubes. And the way I make it is you put an entire ounce of simple syrup in there, and then you put half an ounce of water in there, and then you take your muddler, and I know with a normal old-fashioned you're supposed to make it in a mixing glass, but I'm not that fancy yet. I can order one, but you know, I don't have one currently. All right, and then before we put in, I'm going to use some Four Roses. Yep, just some small batch. I got that in the background there. We're going to put in an ice cube. I've got this fairly large ice cube. It makes large cubes. So we'll stick that in there. Not anything fancy, just something I got from Nike. I do have ice cube sphere molds, but for this, I'm just going to dump in 3 ounces of bourbon and pour that right over the ice. So, and then what we're going to do is, the way this works, so this right here is the whiskey smoker kit. It has this little basket, and we're going to use some apple wood. And basically you just want to take some of the apple wood and put it in there. A couple of pinches of apple wood. And then stick this on top. And you just put this after we light that. We're actually going to move you guys back a little bit. Maybe up a little bit. No, I think you're good. So we got butane lighter. And then you just light it. And then you can see all the smoke going in there. Almost catch me on fire. And then you put that on top. And then that is how you smoke your whiskey. Smoke your whiskey, your bourbon, smoke an old fashioned. I like the effect. The effect's kind of cool. That smoke will dissipate, and then you'll have, you'll basically have smoke film on top of the drink. And you just take your spoon and stir it all together. And then that is how you have a smoked old fashioned. All right. Love you guys.